Rivals.com's Josh Helmholdt. We're out here in Dallas at the Rivals Quarterback Challenge presented by Under Armour. One of the top headliners here is fourth-star quarterback Ty Brock. You kind of made a big decision about your athletic future, a multi-sport star in high school, but what did you decide here this week about where things are going to go for you in the future?
You know, it really wasn't a decision that I wanted to make, but one that I felt like I had to pursue my dream of playing football in college. I decided to stop playing baseball for the year and definitely focus on getting ready for spring football.
And was that just a matter of that's where your long-term potential is, or is just football kind of that sport that's in your heart?
Both. I think it's definitely my potential, and it's definitely my passion, the sport that I love to play the most. So,
you have a couple of offers, Houston, Louisiana Monroe, and a lot of teams showing interest. Like you mentioned, preparing for spring football. How big is that for you, and specifically, what schools do you know are going to be coming through watching you?
Well, it's definitely really big for me, having missed my junior year because of the injury. So I want to prove to coaches that I can play football again and play it better than I did before. And then I have Oklahoma State, A&M, Washington, Houston, Utah. They're all coming, so I'm excited about that.
And I believe lower leg injury that ended your junior season. How is that coming along? Where's the progression right now?
I actually have had a pretty miraculous recovery. The doctors had told me that it would probably take about a year to get back to where I was before, and I'm 5 months ahead of schedule. So a lot of rehab and a lot of work into that, and it's definitely paid off.
So talking about the schools that offered first, Houston, obviously an in-state school. How strong is that relationship, and what are you thinking about the Cougs right now?
I really like that relationship. They're kind of in a weird quarterback situation with the transfer from Kyle Allen, so we're still in contact, but offer may or may not stand because of the transfer, but we'll see. Coach Applewhite said he's definitely going to come by and watch me. You know, we're not going to let that die.
So Louisiana Monroe, that come in before or after Houston?
Afterwards. This was actually this winter. I talked to Coach Powledge, who actually knows my grandfather. He played at Sam Houston and then knew him. So I've been calling him about once a week. I really like that relationship.
You mentioned both Texas A&M, Oklahoma State showing interest. Is one of those schools, do you kind of feel, yeah, that one's probably the most likely in terms of, they're showing the most love at this point?
Not really. I think both schools are really interested in me, and I just want to go out and prove that I'm worth the interest.
And you got some West Coast interest as well. Utah, Washington State, both coming down to see you here in the spring, it sounds like.
Yes, sir.
And do you know anything about those schools? Either one of those schools that looks promising in terms of their evaluation of you?
I met the offensive coordinator for Washington at the end of my sophomore year. I really liked getting to know him, and then hope to just further that relationship.
Oh, he had a great camp here yesterday at the Rivals Camp Series event. I'm going to check him out today at the Rivals Quarterback Challenge. That's Ty Brock. I'm Josh Helmholdt. Stay tuned for Rivals.com for more.